Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. 6'3" tall, the best to Muhammad Deontay Wilder. He is the bronze bomber. Only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Listen, when you've got...
And that's the opening bell, round one. He parries away that left hook. Hit him with a left jab. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Great counter right hand there. Good counter punching from both these athletes. He misses with that jab. He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. So keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
And he misses with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept that.
And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
He missed with that jab. And a counter left. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. These power punches are bruising up his body.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
There's the bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Nice exchange here from both men. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he just misses with that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Neither man really defending themselves. They exchanged punches. Left counter was perfectly timed. Lands with the right counter. Caution being thrown to the wind. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
There we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Counter right. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard. What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in the guess.
Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, Ringo.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both men step back for just a moment. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. He got out of the way of that right hook. Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. Nice job landing that left counter punch. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Punch, counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That counter shot lands. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Let's start the sixth. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In the early rounds of the fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
That hook doesn't score. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second.
Round 7, here we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punch. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Good left counter that lands. He misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
I've been in some boring fights. Trust me, I know what it feels like. You've got to get out of that rope because there's a lot of pressure, especially when you hear a boo in the crowd, especially when you hear the opposite corner, especially when you can hear a pin drop. It means they're thinking, we're bored.
Blocks the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Round 8, and we're off again. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Left counterpunch will score. You'd like to see more jabs. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful. I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think right.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he blocks the left uppercut. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and the right hook clipped him clean.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter-punching from both these fighters. Missing with that jab. Left counter scores. Nice job by him to block that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And there's the bell for round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
That punch scores. Solid punch. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He blocks that jab. Good counter left hand there. That punch landed. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. There's a counter shot. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This is the 11th. We've entered the championship round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Jab does not score. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Caught him with that power punch. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Good counter right-hand again. Good counter punching. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it was like two different...
There's the bell for round 12. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around? There's a scoring blow. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Nice counter shot with the right hand. A perfect counter lands. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when they've been in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? They score with that left hand. Just misses with that big right hand. Beautiful counter punch. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they...
So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.